Alright, everyone. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the fucking show on the road. My god, has this been sort of a dull week at first, but then at the very end, we piled up to some juicy stuff. Because Jesus Christ, especially with the wing stuff, because like I try not to cover lolcow type dudes unless they're like do something like really funny or something like really outrageous. This is a mixture of both of those. It's hilarious as the situation of itself, but like what's outrageous are the accusations against Wings. But there's something kind of small I want to talk about real quick. And that's the fact that Eugenia Cooney was temporarily banned off Twitch. And at first you're on the saying like, wait, what the fuck did she do, right? Like, what did she do exactly? Well, the thing is, I guess Eugene. Okay, so this is Keemstar asking her, why did you get banned on? Why did you get Twitch banned? Okay, hey, so basically, I was wearing a strapless dress, and someone asked me to see my makeup closer. I bent forward and had a wardrobe malfunction. Totally accidental. Luckily, it's only a temporary ban. So, luckily for Eugenia, it's only a temporary ban, and I'm not sure specifically when she'll be back. Maybe it's only like a 3-day, or maybe it's like a like maybe like a week ban. But from the sound of it, at least she's not permabanned, right? Like that's that's something to look forward to. So, to give you the anime backstory on Wings of Redemption. First off, I highly doubt anyone who's watching this right now hasn't heard of Wings of Redemption, but to give a brief summary, this dude was a really big COD YouTuber turned streamer, and now is kind of a laughingstock. Although, it's the people, his detractors, his trolls, are arguably more pathetic than him. And this little incident is definitely not a case in their favor, because the stuff that they are airing out on Wings is weird. First off, okay, so like this guy, his profile picture is Wings in like a McDonald's cap. Okay, so like, all right, that's a joke right there. But then like the weird thing is that he has like look, his banner is what looks to be like Wings's like wedding, and as you can see, it's all Wings content. Like, this is a dedicated troll. This is specifically designed so that way they can directly make fun of Wings. Now, to do some clarification, this specific troll, or like the people that he hangs around with, like, because like there's different like there's like different communities of Wings trolls. That's like how big they are. He's not part of the group that's like responsible for him being doxxed constantly. And let's see, I've seen many people get mad on that woman, but I think we're using that wardrobe accident to justify their hate on her physical condition. Yeah. Um, as we can see here, but as I was saying, the troll group that he belongs to isn't responsible for any hackings or doxings on their end, but like, okay, like this is like how they tiles everything. It's Wings of Redemption, aka Jordan. Um, but yeah, let's listen to the first bit. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Okay. What you're about to see is someone who reached out to us in the Discord claiming he was a childhood friend of Wings of Redemption. We were given consent by this person to record the following conversation. The name of this person speaking out has been censored for the sake of privacy. Okay, so basically, we know the name of this person by now because I think their name is Aaron. From what I know, that's not like me doxing them. They've said it several times on like Wings' stream because, funny enough, Wings had this dude on for clarification on stuff. But yeah. The person in question has provided proof that he knows and visits Wings of Redemption on a regular basis. Opinions in this video are only of this person being interviewed, and not of our own. You'll see why there's a disclaimer like that.
Yeah, so you said you've known Jody for like 30 years or something?
Yeah, pretty much his whole life. Yeah, I live right down the street from him. He only stays like 2 roads over from me. My mother and his mother were still friends, so I was all over there.
All right, so the context is, well, my mama knew his mama, and so that way we were friends. We were friends. Let's see. Do you think Wings of Redemption gave the okay for that page? Aaron Yeager? Aaron Yeager. All right.
You know, once, twice a month on the weekends, or 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, we stayed over a lot because my mother figured since there was 2 boys there that I'd have somebody to play with, you know, type shit. But we ended up being friends, me and Kenneth, more than me and Jordy, because Jordy's kind of a fucking bully. All right, so I do
All right, so like he's like, oh, you know, like the personality he puts on, right? So we get to let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
this shit's real, and he really does. It's not.
So you'll see why
act, but it is.
Wings has such a problem with this.
What made me reach out really is the rumors about because there was rumors going around through the family about.
These are rumors going about through the family. So like this is all apparently not even the family knows if this is true.
Possible sexual assault on his sister.
Let's hear that again, guys. By the way, let's hear that again.
Family about possible sexual assault on his sister.
So right off the bat, there, this guy who has known Wings for years says, "Oh yeah, there's like this rumor that he, you know, tried to assault his sister." No, nothing, nothing major there. And, they say, oh, these are just the opinions of the person in question, right? But look at the title. Wings of Redemption, aka Jordy Jordan, exposed secrets by family friend. So when you're given no pushback on something as damning of an allegation as that, like if I were like a rando, I would and if I saw this video for the first time, I would come off thinking, oh, this Wings dude, he's messed up. And I wouldn't blame anyone because, like, they're just airing it out there.
What, say it again, Wings?
Don't feel the shame if you got to jerk your shit to your sister.
He had either said, I believe that he said something extremely inappropriate. And when he was called on it when she confronted.
So it goes from, well, the dude clarifies, like, oh, well, like, it went from that. So he's like, oh, like, there's a rumor that he assaulted her to, oh, he said something inappropriate to her, right?
Him about what he had said. He said that he didn't care what he said because what he said wasn't a fucking lie. And it was some fucking straight up inappropriate shit to be saying about your 13-year-old sister. When Kenneth went overseas, his sister reached out to me, and she was very young, and I was like, no thank you, and I stopped fucking going around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I love the dramatic music for
around
this.
that time is whenever all of that shit happened. It was right before that Jordy got booted to his grandmother's house over whatever the fuck happened there, you know what I'm saying? Nobody confirms or denies what the real reason behind it was, but my mother, who's his mother's best friend, I'm assuming wouldn't tell me a lie about it. A lot of this, like I said, a lot of this shit.
My mama wouldn't lie to me. My mama wouldn't lie to me. So yeah, this is information that he got from that. This is information that Jordy's mom said to his mom, which he is now saying to these guys. So what is that? Like third or fourth hand information? Oh yeah, real useful information here. Yeah, totally.
That he had said in the past when we were kids and shit jives a lot with some of the shit that he says now. And back in the day, I chalked a lot of what he was saying up to
Hey Revcast, hey, we're
he's just
going
a
over
dude who ain't very
Wings
cool,
of Redemption
so he has to say
shit.
this shit. So we think he's cool and shit, you know? Like the kid, everybody had the friend in school, or the young kid in school that was their friend that would talk shit about killing animals or shit like that. Everybody has that fucking one guy that's just like he's overtly creepy in a fucking ironic.
Yeah, so like this, obviously, he also makes claims here that she Wings' wife married him for land, for property, and like I think the most damning thing out of like the most like what the fuck moment is like the fucking fact that like he's like, oh yeah, there was a rumor going around the family,
Because there was rumors going around through the family about possible sexual assault on his sister.
What, say it again, Wings?
Don't feel ashamed if you got a jerky shit to your sister.
He had either said, I believe that he said something extremely inappropriate.
So though that's what this is something completely different from like what the normal trolls try to do. Like they try to take his bank statements and try to they try basically just clown on the dude. They hack into his accounts, but this troll group is now like just allowing this person to say all this like random stuff about Wings, and it's not in like no one gave it really any pushback. But Flamenco TV, the VTuber, he was covering part of this situation because in this stream right here, sweet home Alabama. Okay, odd gamer, okay. But yeah, in this stream right here, this was a stream where Keemstar and Tipster called in on Wings' stream, and they were basically discussing the situation with him, and he was explaining on his end because Keemstar was taking these allegations very seriously at first, man. He was taking them very seriously. The reason why I have this pulled up is because there's something very interesting that happens in this. At this part of the live stream, the guy who made this video calls Flamenco, and we get some interesting tidbits.
One,
And if you can too, was this in a Discord server or was this in a call?
Yeah. So to clarify, he never reached out to me. It was another creator at the time.
Right.
He's not uploading right now, so I don't want to mention his name or anything. You know, just out of respect.
He reached out to like one of the troll Discords and stuff. I figured.
So a creator at the time, he spammed him. You know.
Right.
And then he reached out to us. He's like, "Look, there's this guy. He keeps harassing. You know, just." Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I know Wings. This is just.
All right. So what these guys are claiming is that this dude was like trying to as hard as he could to get their attention, so that way he could talk shit about Wings. Which, from everything I've seen, regarding this dude, is more than likely the case. If I'm being completely honest, because. My God, like he walked a lot of this back. A lot of this he was trying to claim that they which there's a lot. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot cut down from that initial call, right? But his entire thing was, no, you see, they were clipping me out of context, this and that. But nah, this dude wanted the attention. He probably thought he could get some quick money out of it. But
boxing a ton of information. We throw him in a chat,
mm-hmm.
and we're just like he starts typing very slowly. It's a common thing that we've seen. I don't know if you probably haven't, but Kelly has joined the Discord and she types super slow.
I am.
You see, this is like the weird thing with these detractors. They get into like these weird little details about a person, which don't really matter in the whole grand scheme of things, but they'll act like that's a major point against someone. Is like, oh, you ever seen like they type really slow? And this is a common thing with anyone who interacts with him, including Wings himself. Yeeks. These guys are so obsessive, and it's honestly pathetic that they obsess over this dude so much.
Like 95% like out of the loop amongst anything that isn't like a big happening in Wings shit. Yeah. So I don't really follow a lot of stuff. It's like, oh, I heard that Kelly was talking shit about him with his mods or some shit, and then like, oh, that's whatever. And then I just sort of because I'm not really like I don't really give a shit about Wings that much, honestly.
I get you.
Okay, so has the guy that he reached out said why he deleted his messages in the exchange? Because in the logs that you uploaded in the second video, it's pretty clear that there's some back and forth. It wasn't just like full on spamming. Did he say like why he deleted the messages that he had with Aaron?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it's just because he's not trying to be involved anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not trying to be involved anymore after the heat.
He did come forward that we're, because like I said, he had left the community,
mm-hmm.
and we said, hey, look, this guy, he was taunting us. He's the one that joined our server, wanting to get our attention.
Mm-hmm.
I think at the time, if you look up his YouTube channel, his name at the time was Obscura Infernos.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just super weird. We have hundreds of people a day claiming a whole bunch of shit. So for this guy to start dropping names, whatever. So like I said, I was so he starts typing super slow, and we're like, look, it's gonna be easier if we just get in a voice call.
Right.
So we teach him how to join a voice call. He gets in, and then you'll hear tomorrow, once the full thing's released, we start off with, okay, so as you were saying, you said you were friends with Jordy for 30 years. And he goes, yup, and just starts going on a tirade of just a whole bunch of shit. So
yeah, so like
it makes me wonder, because like, he said
the thing.
So like I said, he gets into those little weird details. And like a lot of his defense is like, oh, like the unreleased audio is gonna come out soon, right?
Did his sister?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, because you said that you had a person on your channel say that he molested his sister.
Yeah.
And that his mother knew about it and was complicit in it and kicked him out of the house, but didn't go to the police. So yeah, no fucking shit. These people are like, yeah, we don't want to have to deal with this fucking shit.
Dude, honestly, it's just at the end of the day, You'll be able to see everything tomorrow. You're gonna see everything uncut. Just because I chose to release it, if anybody else did, you know, it would have had the same result.
Oh shoot, I think I missed a little bit of it, because there's a part where he says like look man, if someone else didn't do this video, if I didn't do this video, someone else would have. I wish the streams had transcripts. Does this? Nah, it doesn't. Okay, come on. But like,
It was a team of us. It was me, 007. It was the, and I've stated that multiple times. There's just shit that Aaron said that he's gone now. You know, he has a couple of cases against him, all edited as a team. I was like, hey, look, this is what we're. You gotta admit, it's
except
super
you
tough.
Are you
wait, dude, if I let
this gets intense. This gets really intense.
Buddy, real quick, you're the Keemstar in this hypothetical, not Wings.
How am I the Keemstar? I'm just putting out
because it's on his channel. Wait, what do you mean by in the form of organization?
Okay, so in the form of the interview, right? When we're talking to him, that's one of the first things he brings up, but he fails to clarify that.
Okay.
So that's why towards the middle end, you'll be able to see that he talks about the period budget, but then he states that his mother chose to not tell him, like she's going to go to her grave, apparently, with information.
So their entire thing hinges on like, well, this could be real because the mom, the guy's mom, who's friends with Wings' mom, is apparently taking secrets to the grave. That's why they think this could potentially be true, which is such a fucking stretch.
That she has.
Okay, except again, the problem is,
I think you're just trying to paint this picture. I honestly, I have fun with it. This is funny. You know, but what he said, this guy's choosing not to press claims on it. He said on the VC, if I'm going to get sued, I'm going to deal with it when it comes. So I don't know if he has shit on his end. You know, we don't know. You know, but that guy chose to come forward and say that shit about him.
And you decided to make sure that his words were boosted out to everybody so everybody could hear it. Yeah.
You do realize at the time I was like,
oh, you're gonna love this part right here, because he tries to make the excuse of like, oh, I was a smaller channel. I didn't think anyone was gonna see these.
What, a 100 sub channel? Like
your video has over 20k views. It sparked a fucking video conversation between Wings and Keemstar, who both fucking hate each other. So no, this video, a lot of people saw it, and a lot of people are gonna take some things away from it that aren't true.
Then at the end of the day, you know, all Jordy could do is just bring up, you know, if he wants his sister to come make a claim, just say, hey, look, this is.
She's already done that. She's already said in text messages.
Yeah, the sister has already said.
Honestly, we don't know if it was doctored. We don't know until we hear her voice saying, hey, look, this is not happening.
Accidentally almost went to the. I mean, the totally legitimate site I get my PS2 games from. But no, like you see there, you see there, Flamenco always says the sister has already said that none of this is true.
Oh, it's her. How do you know it's her when she?
How do I know it's not her? I don't know.
Yeah. Then how do you know it's fucking doctored,
bro? We don't know.
Like, I don't think there's any evidence that would actually like. I don't think there's any evidence that would satisfy you guys.
No, because you know he has said worse shit, and his family never has done that kind of. He said
worse stuff than.
He's called her out on drugs. He's called her out on fucking.
You see, this is the problem. This is the exact problem with being. It doesn't matter if you're a small channel or not. If a video is public, then the video is going to be searched and found. Yeah, this is the problem with being a detractor channel. You're so obsessive with the person that you're a detractor of, you'll literally use anything and anyone to try to get at them. And this is clear tunnel vision right here. Well, it's like, well, he said this X, Y, and Z. That's why cucumber has to be true. Like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Yeah, like this is so insane.
With Kenneth as well. His
Okay.
family has never done damage control to this level.
Yeah, because you said that you had a person on your channel say that he molested his sister and that his mother knew about it and was complicit in it and kicked.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you there. But now we finally have part 4, the quote unquote full interview. This took, by the way, this took 5 days from the first video to this. It took 5 days. It took 5 days to upload unedited audio. But let's check it out.
About Kenneth, you know, that's brotherhood right there, so I can't really talk on that. But for the rest, I know there's some bad blood going on.
Oh, by the way, all these guys have really crappy editing.
Yeah,
it's
the most
a lot of
thing for
time.
me and what made
A
me
lot of the time that what they do is they add like some really crappy color overlay and like they like zoom in at weird parts of Wings' streams so that way they can they're claiming that they're trying to avoid like copyright stuff, but that's not really how that works. And then like with these podcasts, it's just like a really like crappy JPEG that they crappily edited.
Really is the rumors about because there was rumors going around through the family about possible sexual assault on his sister.
Really? Okay. We haven't heard of that
being a big meaning behind Sabrina kicking him out to go to his grandmother's house.
Like, who did you hear that from?
I doubt came right out of my mother's lips from his mom.
So yeah, this you see, my mama heard it from his mama, so it had to be true. It had to be true. It was from my mama. It was from my mama.
Okay.
That he had either said, I believe that he said something extremely inappropriate. And when he was called on it by Sabrina, when she confronted him about what he'd said, he said that he didn't care what he said because what he said wasn't a fucking lie. And it was some fucking...
Oh, fuck you. Fuck your music, okay?
Do you know his address? I mean, we know his I mean, this like public knowledge, but
yeah, you know his address because your community doxed him.
Highway. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry,
I mean,
not
right
their
now,
group specifically, but the detractors definitely doxed him.
So you went to what was it, Conway High School?
No. See, when I was in middle school, 7th grade, my home when I lived in Conway, I was staying at Park Hill Drive, which is right behind the Kmart shopping center. And Hurricane Floyd flooded that house, so we moved to the Ainer School District at that time. My mother and his mother were still friends, so I was all over there, you know, once, twice a month on the weekends or 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how often my mother and his mother hung out. So I went to Ainer High School.
Okay, and you met Jordy just from the interaction between his mother and your mother.
Yeah, we stayed over a lot because my mother figured since there was 2 boys there that I'd have somebody to play with, you know, type shit.
Yeah.
But we ended up being friends, me and Kenneth, more than me and Jordy, because Jordy's kind of a fucking bully.
Well, he's also, he's like very antisocial, that you like confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth, even videos that we've seen of Kenneth, sorry to interrupt. I was just saying that Kenneth, there's videos they release of him in the army, and he's got all these boys around him. He's very social.
Yeah, I love Kenneth. He's a good guy, man.
So are you actually like friends with Kenneth on Facebook? I assume you would be.
No, I don't have Facebook.
don't have. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna went to the defense of the guy because I know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was like this shit's real, and he really does. It's not it's not an act, but it is. At
It's
first,
pretty
it
bad.
started as some kind of a fucking mask because he was a streamer and because he needed this outlandish personality to try and make people like him. And now it's at a point where
It's not a joke
it's not a
anymore.
fucking character. This is literally who he is, man, and it's fucking.
I'm trying to find the timestamp where
I
like
want to
he
say
actually
that he's doing it on fucking
like
purpose, but
like
I
he
can't
actually
even.
states
I can't even fucking
the
bring that
accusation.
out.
Well, it should tell you something. You know, this is just things that we know, like common knowledge. That after
Common knowledge in your community, by the way. Common knowledge in your community, to clarify.
him abandoning not only his grandma's funeral,
Yeah, do you
which is
know he
crazy. No,
didn't turn up?
you knew her. Yeah, he ended up streaming.
Yeah,
Actually, I think the
Daisy.
sister. I think the sister's taking care of Daisy now.
Yeah, she does have that dog.
Yeah, so but that's as of right now, from what we know and what he's publicly displayed, he's had to tell us.
And what made me reach out really is the rumors about because there was rumors going around through the family about possible sexual assault on his sister.
Really? Okay. We haven't heard of
that being a big meaning behind Sabrina kicking him out to go to his grandmother's house.
Like, who did you hear that from?
I doubt came right out of my mother's lips from his mom.
Okay.
That he had either said, I believe that he said something extremely inappropriate. And when he was called on it by Sabrina, when she confronted him about what he had said, he said that he didn't care what he said because what he said wasn't a fucking lie.
So wait, what's the difference there? Wait, what's the big difference?
To be saying,
what's the big difference there? Other than like you guys responding, there's not a whole lot different from what you brought in there compared to the edited video
about your 13-year-old sister.
So and said that in the past when she was 13. How old was he at the time if she was 13?
This was this was like 2015, 2016 maybe.
Okay. So only like 5 years ago.
Yeah, because I mean, well, no, because she's fucking 23 now, so it fucking was before that then. I'm trying to remember.
13 at the time, basically.
Yeah, I mean, she was 13, 14 at the time.
Wait, you guys aren't pressing him on this? You guys aren't pressing him on this? Like, well, what?
And then the only interactions I had was whenever Kenneth was around, because I was Kenneth's buddy, and whenever I had time to get down to Conway from Painter, I came out and I fucking chilled, and
yeah.
When Kenneth went overseas, his sister reached out to me, and she was very young, and I was like, no, thank you, and I stopped fucking going around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
wait, so there's not. Wait, what's like the big difference here?
It was there was a pine tree to a pine tree, and there was a little dog house, like the igloo.
Wait, so like the main thing that who is Sabrina again? I think Sabrina might be the sister. I don't know. I'm not familiar with I'm not familiar with Wings lore
thing or whatever.
It next to his...
While we were working together, because like every evening, whenever there's waste pizza that don't get bought, I mean that's.
I mean, not directly. He said your name, but anybody that's not him and his household, I'm not even his own family. He's everyone's garbage beneath him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Wait. Wait, that was everyone's main issue, was the the fact that and there's nothing added? What? Well, so these guys were claiming that like the big truth is going to be revealed in like the next the next
they call
couple
it Durrell
of
Beach, and Horry County has a reputation.
the
he
next
acts
couple
like he's this blue blood from Kiowa, like that he's above all of it.
Like what is
I
this?
just don't, like he tries to talk politics.
What?
And like show how smart he is, talking about Portugal being in South America. But like he's the high school dropout, right?
No,
Yeah.
but I
I
think
don't
you
recall him finishing.
Okay, I don't care if Wings is a high school dropout. Did you guys like challenge him on, let's see, like, my God, you guys, like, I think they just brushed over this. They got. Yeah, this is like the big thing. Like this whole community will now believe, like this whole like Wings troll community will now believe that they'll now believe that Wings like sexually assaulted his sister or said some weird stuff to his sister now. Like it's so like, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about Wings lore. Like the way they were making it, like the way he was making it sound when he was talking to Flamenco, that everything would be cleared up. I don't know if what is true or not, but something is kind of off about the story. Yeah, it is. Like the story is very off because like a lot of what this guy, like a lot of what he said in like the 8-minute video is like oh no, someone dropped out of high school. Grasp, I know, right? From what I've seen, basically Wings like pissed off gets this guy on his stream to make him clarify a lot of points that weren't true. And so now we just have the situation of you just blatantly air out. You blatantly have like this dude say that Wings did something weird with his sister, and despite the fact that we have like confirmation from the sister herself that none of this happened, but like now you see this is all true because his mom's was best friends with his mom, and so that's why it was true. Oh God! And she's not telling him certain stuff. That's why it's true. Oh my! I'm just. I thought that was going to be a lot more interesting, but all of this is just Wings lore bullshit.
So when that stopped happening, he stopped trying to celebrate the holiday because he wasn't getting anything out of
it. It's all Wings lore bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in your claims that he's apparently a bad person. Like, is that not clear? Like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something.
That's very interesting because the picture that he painted of growing up, like all the bragging he's done about how hard he had it, like he had, I think someone sent him like, it was like a taco, but it was like just the taco, like shell and lettuce. And he talked about, I ate, butter sandwiches, and he's bragged about, or he's talked about growing up as a kid, like him and his brother would have to share stuff, or that he would barely get anything, so he had to make the most of what he did.
Well,
like he seemed to paint the opposite, Christian services and stuff like that.
I wouldn't say that he stopped her. I would say this.
Wait, so now this is talking about his fave. What is is Wings going to say about these allegations? Oh, Wings has made it very clear. He was mighty pissed about these allegations. Let's see. We can you can hear a bit with
anybody would come and chat and talk shit, I'd block them. But like I started, like Keem said, kind of embracing it. And like what I do is like when they come to chat to talk shit, I just kind of play along with it. And I can't tell you how many of those people have become like loyal, longtime fans. They came into my chat to troll me, and now they're like regular viewers. So like that's actually not a bad idea to kind of just like embrace it.
I'll tell you what, if a new person comes over to
next day, the trolls came out with part 2. And they put their voices in, and it disproved that he wasn't getting, his sentences weren't getting moved around. Because even in my video, if you go back and watch it, I questioned him. I'll go, hey, how can the trolls take you out of context?
I know I'm using a lot of flamenco stuff. It's just what I have on hand.
I was going to give her land to marry me. How's that taken out of context? Like, what question did they ask you to get that answer? And he didn't have an answer for it. Because I didn't believe you. I thought he was lying to me the entire time. Because Aaron is what you call a compulsive liar. Like, that's who he is. That's who he's always been. Like, and
yeah, I would buy that. I would buy that.
I know it doesn't make sense to the human mind, but some people just are like.
He did threaten Wing. Hold on.
Clout chase. He went into this situation having some insider information. The insider information he had ran out, so he started making shit up. And when it caught back up to him.
Yeah. So like, the main. Basically everyone outside of Wings's community does not believe the molestation allegations whatsoever. And obviously I think it's shown that like there's no definitive proof of anything. There's literally no way that like you could you can't prove any of this, right? But like they'll take it as gospel because it's something against Wings, right? I thought there would be a lot more juicy stuff out of that, not gonna lie. Kind of disappointed. But I think this was still very important to talk about, and quite frankly, I couldn't picture myself doing this in like a traditional video format because these guys are just so ridiculous. But you know, Yellow Flash and Flamenco are actually streaming right now. I would suggest that you guys check them out. They can probably offer some good insight on this entire situation. But with that being said, with how fucking stupid this is, quite frankly, I have no more fucks to give. So let's play us off, right? Let's have some fun, everyone. Let's have some fun before the stream ends. With that being said, you all have a lovely night.
Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to